Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this very exciting show today. And it's wonderful to have your company here on this 6th day of February. And as the time flies, as I mentioned, and just like to let you all know that the latest edition of Brisbane Indian Times will be out this week. So keep an eye out for that. Today we're going to go to the Bahai Center, and as we know that the World Interfaith Harmony Week, which took place, so we're going to be talking about that. And the theme this year was building a more caring world, implications for the family and the community. And it was hosted by the Bahai community of Brisbane, the venue which is at the center of Learning 26 Main View Street, Milton, on Sunday, 4th February. So the program was that there was welcome and introduction by the MC, which was Susan Young, and then the acknowledgement to country, musical performance by Tom Francis, and I must say that was an amazing musical performance, and the key address by Ali Qadri, the Islamic College of Brisbane. Then the faith presentation, the first one was Reverend David Baker, then Mr. Umesh Chandra, OAM. Mr. Habib Jamal could not make it, so instead of Habib, in his place, Janet Dean spoke. Then there was an address by Miss Jonty Bush, MP. Then the Feather Faith representation, Mrs. Gail Paretz, OAM, Mr. Michael Smith, Miss Linda Ward, and Mr. Kuldeep Singh. Address was by Dr. Jennifer Azuddin of the Brisbane Bahai community, and in conclusion there was another musical performance by Mr. Tom Francis. There was closing remarks by the MC and refreshments for all. So it was just wonderful to see everyone coming together. At the end of the event, when there was networking, and people came up to us and they said, all you presenters, you all said the same thing in slightly different manner, that's all. And that's what I explained, that look, we may be representing different faiths, but, we do follow the same principles, and every religion teaches the similar events. So, the core values always remain the same, which is, caring for the humanity, brotherhood, caring for others. And one of the themes that came out was, what our community is, it begins at home. You look after your home, your family unit, that spreads out to the community. So it was just very, very good to see, as I mentioned. And there were a lot of people who did arrive, and this happens every year. Okay. Right now, let's take a short look at one of the presentations. The presentation would be by myself, and this is the only one I think that we've got recording of, and we'll bring to you more news later on. So right now, let's go to that part.
Again, and I'd like you to please hold your applause after each person until all three have spoken, just so that we keep the program moving, and also you have a chance to reflect on these insights that they're sharing. So our first speaker is going to be Reverend David Baker, the General Secretary of Queensland Churches Together. And then he will be followed by Mr. Umesh Chandra, OAM, a voluntary Hindu chaplain for students at the University of Queensland. And then he will be followed by not Habib Jamal, who unfortunately is not able to be here, but our beloved Janet Dean, OAM, who is going to be sharing his reading with us today. So thank you very much, and please come on up, David.
Well, thank you to the Bahai community for giving us leadership in this Multi-Faith Harmony Week across the world. So I'm just presenting a little on this theme from the Christian perspective. And given the multi-faith context of our meeting, I'm not sure how many are aware of the story of the Good Samaritan, which Jesus gave, which, according to ChatGPT, which I've just found, is the most famous of Jesus.
A room full of people of faith. This is just so And the theme was set by that song. That was just wonderful. And so I will skip the acknowledgement because the people have all been acknowledged, but I will begin with a short mantra, which is the Gayatri mantra. Om Bhur Swaha Tatsavitul Varenyam Bhargo Devasatini. Meaning, thou, the giver of life, remover of pain and sorrow, restorer of happiness, O Creator of the universe, may we receive thy supreme sin-destroying light. May thou guide our intellect into the right direction. I've been asked to talk on one of the most moral teachings from our central figure, from the theme of the Hindu faith, which is inspired and the benefit of the community. I've chosen saint, reformer, writer, philosopher, spiritual guide, and visionary Yug Rishi, Ved Murti Taponist, Pandit Sri Ram Sharma Acharya Ji, founder of Old World Gayatri Parivar. Old World Gayatri Parivar is a living model of futuristic society guided by human and unity and equality principles. It is a modern adaptation of the old age wisdom of the Vedic rishis who practiced and propagated the philosophy of Vasudeva Kutumbakam, which means the whole world is but one form. Founded by the saint, reformer, writer, philosopher, spiritual guide, and visionary Yug Rishi, Ved Murti Taponist, Pandit Sri Ram Chandra Acharya Ji, his mission has emerged into a mass movement of great transformation into the era, with chapters worldwide, chapters here in Brisbane as well. The aims and objectives is rise to the divinity of humankind and descent of heaven on earth, individual development, family development, and social upliftment, healthy body, pure mind, and civilized society. Atma Sarva Bhutesu, meaning all living beings are souls. Vasudeva Kundipatam, the entire world is one family, one nation, one language, which is love, one religion, humanity, one government, meaning self-government, because the motto is Hum Sudrenge to Jag Sudrega, that the change within the society comes from within you first. So everyone should get equal opportunity for self-growth, irrespective of caste, color, and creed. In a long, slow, tedious, and wintering march of evolution of human consciousness, culture, and civilization over the millennia, it has been only rare turning points that avatar-like multifaceted genesis that with superhuman attributes that appeared on the human scene to raise human consciousness to higher, nobler plane. The saint, scholar, philosopher, Pandit Sri Ram Sharma Acharya Ji belongs to this small, rare group of divine beings. Born on September 20th, 1911, in the village of Agra in Agra district, UP, Acharya Ji's whole life was devoted to Bhagirat-like tapasya in clearing the way for the emergence of a new era of universal peace, harmony, and goodwill that will be linked with an era of descent of heaven on earth. Acharya Ji, known as Gurudev by the disciples, carefully carried out the bidding of the divine Guru, a Himalayan yogi. When he was only 15 years of age, he endeavored 24 Mahapurus Charanas of the Gayatri Mantra, took part in the non-violent struggle for India's independence as a volunteer, went to jail several times as part of the freedom struggle, and embarked upon the task of social and moral upliftment through spiritual meanings and blessings of Mahatma Gandhi. A sage, a visionary, a social reformer, Acharya Ji propounded 100 points of Yug Nirman. Yug Nirman is the development of this age, the yagna for social, intellectual, and spiritual revolution. He lived a simple, disciplined life and devoted study, visited the Himalayas several times, and attained spiritual eminence and foresight. IWGP, Old World Gayatri Parivar, runs hospitals, universities, and spiritual professional development courses in the worldwide. They have chapters throughout the world and following his blessings. With those sutras, I'd say Om Shanti Shanti Sati, meaning peace, be honored. So there you are, ladies and gentlemen, up to date. So there was a short presentation at the Bahai Center. And my topic, the topic that was given to me was to talk about someone in current modern day and age who is progressing or enhancing the values of your faith. And that's why I had chosen Acharya Sri Ram Sharma Acharya Ji, the founder of Old World Gayatri Parivar. So, ladies and gentlemen, right now it's time to take a look at some of the functions and events taking place right here in Brisbane. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's about all we have for you in this segment today. I hope you have enjoyed this short segment. And remember, today we discussed the World Interfaith Harmony Week, Building a More Caring World, Implications for the Family and the Community, hosted by Brisbane Bahai Community, and it was held on Sunday, 4th of February. Until tomorrow, it's goodbye from us, and it's, as usual, it's always wonderful to have your company. We'll see you all tomorrow.